What's up, Gemini? This is your weekly tarot card reading and astrology predictions from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Remember, guys, there's always an extended reading, and I hope you guys will join me for that. I'll attach the links in the description box below. This is your reading, Gemini, so allow it to resonate wherever it resonates in your life. And this message comes to you at exactly the right time, when it's supposed to. Whether it's a year after it's been uploaded or it's a second after it's uploaded. You call the messages into you, so when you're ready for them is when they come to you. This is a message for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising sign. Apply it to wherever in your chart or your life that the energy resonates for you. I make 12 different messages for each zodiac sign, one for each zodiac sign every single week. So I'm sure that your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign, they're all here for you to enjoy. If you really love my videos, please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload. The schedule of when I release each video is right down below in the description box. And I also have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, where I go live every single weekday to do a general tarot card reading, and I hope that you join me for that. Let's start off with the astrology because it's really interesting astrology. Oh, yes. We're going to get into it. I will not leave y'all hanging. It's intense. So Mercury is your ruling dignitary, and Venus is tagging along. The conjunction between the two has loosened, but it's going to start tightening this week. We also have a new moon, which is in the same sign as Mercury, your ruling dignitary, is now. And for the whole week, Mercury will be sextile to Neptune and sesquisquare to Mars. What does that mean? There can be a lot of impulsivity and action taken because your mind is running faster than you can keep up with. You may also feel like you have to keep up with something, like you maybe have missed a chance or missed an opportunity, or that you don't have enough time, as if you have to make up for lost time. You also could be quick to jump at things based on what you imagine. Your imagination is going to be off the hook this week. Just limitless possibilities. But that doesn't mean everything around you is falling in place so that it will keep up with where your mind can go. The best way to use this astrological energy, Gemini, is to allow yourself to write, to think, to program something, to create. Just allow yourself to create. The progress that is to be made this week is 100% in your ability to invent something, begin something, write stories, write journals. You will have prophetic dreams. You will have profound dreams, especially the day after the new moon, when the moon will be conjunct to both Mercury and Venus. So expect that your psychic energy, because of that sextile to Neptune, is going to be off the hook. Trust your instincts. There will be insights and understandings, intuitive knowings that you may not otherwise have access to or be used to. And definitely record your dreams. There are a couple cards out here in front of me. We're going to get into it. I was super psyched about this for you guys. The Star card. This is about dreams and wishes coming true, Gemini. This is about your desires, and this is about knowing how to make it happen, and definitely believing in something. So this is what you believe in and what you have faith in, what you aspire to be. It's also Aquarius energy, so it is about telling the truth and thinking broad and thinking bigger and thinking not just for yourself, but for a lot of people. So there is a far-reaching context. There is a community context to this wish or this dream, this aspiration. The beautiful energy here is that it came out with the 7 of Wands, which means this is a perfect week for your aspirations, goals, dreams, the things that you have fought hard for to debut and for you to win. So I was super excited with this card because this is about winning, baby. This is about the win. And winning big. It's not like a winning the lottery. It's about winning for something that you have been pursuing. It's about getting that job. It's about having somebody accept your proposal. It's about getting what you auditioned for. It's about getting that book published. It's about you have been working on this. The 7 of Wands implies that you have been going after this and not giving up for a long time, could be even up to 7 years. And now this is the switch, the time when things turn around. I feel like it's got something to do with your career because Mercury is in Capricorn right now, and Capricorn is all about what you have been building out into the world. What you have created that is yours, not your family's, your mark on the world, your career. It's the house of career. So I would recommend that you, because there's such a stellium or concentration of energy in Capricorn right now, check your natal chart to see what house Capricorn rules, if any. Doesn't always rule a house. But if it does, this is the area of your life where the energy will be the most intense and you will see the most dynamic changes, especially because in the beginning of the week, right before the new moon, which is only about 2 days, Mercury is trine to Uranus, which means brilliance, which means thinking way outside the box, inventing something extremely creative and really being ready and capable of functionally changing. So what do I mean by that? I mean, it's not a change as in a metaphoric change. It's not a change even spiritual. It's actually being able to strategize and detail exactly how things are going to happen and show other people what you mean. The fact that later on in the week, Mercury is going to be sextile to Neptune means that your mind is off the hook right now. So I would use it, because if you have been stuck, you haven't been able to figure out a situation, you haven't been able to talk to somebody about something, this is the week where you're gonna have that breakthrough. You won't be stumbling over your words like I am. You will find that solution. It's gonna be a huge light bulb moment. Now, we have some more cards. We have the 9 of Cups, which is right here, which means wishes and dreams come true and fulfillment. And the fact that that is coming along with the Star card. I mean, further on, like your dreams are being fulfilled. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of happiness. And it's saying that there's a full moon here, so this could also be a time indicator. Since we're coming upon a new moon, the full moon, which will be in Cancer, will be about 2 weeks out. So this could be the beginning of a beautiful sort of journey that you're taking toward this fulfillment, toward this actually manifesting itself from concept into reality. We have 4 of Swords here, so it's definitely something that you have been thinking about. You've wanted to make up for it. You've wanted to make it better. You've wanted to resolve things with this situation. It's been on your mind, which is kind of coinciding with that square between Mercury and Mars, which is in retrograde, but it is in Gemini. Remember, Mars is in Gemini, and now your ruling dignitary is in Capricorn and is semi-square to that planet that is sitting in your sign. So this is definitely a sense of unfulfilled action. This is the time to take action on it. This is the time to not take no for an answer. It could also be that you're up before some sort of review and you will be victorious, or you will see a breakthrough this week. We have the Wheel of Fortune, karma here. And that directly coincides with Capricornian energy because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is karma, the ruler of karma, that energy that we generate here. So this is comeuppance and karma for the work that you have done based on your far-reaching goals, dreams, and aspirations. I'm going to tell you right now, this could be exceptional or it can be shit. It all depends on you and what karma you've worked up. You know, have you followed the rules? This could, you know, Saturn's really strict when it comes to that. This is Capricornian energy, you know, that's what good or bad is based on. Have you done it legally? Have you done it by the law? Or have you at least fairly and transparently articulated if there has been any kind of tension or stress around that? This will come to a head now. Still, the cards indicate that something is going to happen in your favor, and we're going to get to what that is. We have the Ace of Cups in the past, and it's facing in the past. So it's about something that really meant a lot to you or has meant a lot to you for a while. Could also mean something regarding a relationship that happened in the past that is good and over now. There's a fulfillment of that cycle. Okay, I gotta pull a moon card for you guys, but we're still gonna get into a time for healing. This is all coming out as if balsamic moon. This is a new moon. Balsamic moon relates to the dark moon. The dark moon is that time right before the new moon where everything is dark, where everything is black, and anything is possible. The darkness is really Neptunian, and the fact that Mercury is square to that infinite possibility of everything being undefined means that when things start to get redefined, you're going to start seeing glimmers of progress again, glimmers of, I don't want to say hope because I don't really like that word, but glimmers of possibility again, glimmers of potential. This is the new moon, a time for healing. There's something here that is reconciling and starting to move toward reconciliation around that new moon. Please leave your comments below. I would love to know. And you may not even feel it. If you're watching this video as soon as it uploads, you may not feel it yet. So come back around and message me, or, you know, leave the comments below and let me know what you start to see, because there's going to be a shift. As soon as that moon goes from dark to new, there's a dawning, and I want to get to the root of what that dawning is. Let's see. Hold on. What is that dawning? What is this new? The devil is here. That's Saturnian energy. It's not necessarily addictions, but it's definitely something that you have been obsessing over, or that you have been stuck with, some sort of contract that you have stuck into, that you have been stuck with. Hold on. There's a lot that fell out. We have the devil came out with the Six of Swords. So finally being able to move on from something you were stuck in, including a bad relationship. Yeah, this is definitely being able to move on from whatever obligations chained you down. Or, yeah, in some ways, not feeling the addiction to something anymore. Not having things, it's like they don't have control over you anymore. You're finally able to release it. You may even be moving away. Now, some of you could be moving somewhere for a new job, but I think it's like you're finally ready to put the past behind you with regards to a real toxic energy that had been in your life. And yes, this could absolutely be a person. Hold on. We also have Knight of Swords. Now, it came out, could have been in reverse. This could be somebody who was very harsh or acted very quickly. wanted to speak very quickly, speak or finish this up. What this tells me is somebody is going to be communicating with you, or you are going to take action to make a decision and make something decisive after you've reviewed it, after you've taken time. So it's not necessarily as impulsive as it looks, because you've had enough time to think it over. And even though you may not have facts or proof, you're jumping in, or there's some sort of message coming through about this obligation. It's almost like the message that's being delivered is, yes, Gemini, you are finally free. You are finally going to be released, or you are releasing yourself and finally moving on because you're done. Take your pick and let me know in the comments below. We have the Queen of Wands coming in the future. So this could be your future with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female, charismatic, beautiful. But this is almost like a build up to a spotlight. You may actually be committing yourself, finally, once again, committing yourself after moving away from a lot of struggle or hardship. You're in a place where you feel good enough and confident enough to say, yes, I know I'm going to succeed in the future, so I'll commit myself now. So you may be signing something. I would have somebody look over it, because Mercury is getting closer and closer to going into retrograde. So just have somebody who is trusted read in between the lines for you. Even if it's not about a document, if it's just about, let them hear it, let them be a part of the conversation. It's a sense of kind of safety or protection, because you might be so hyped up this week with just your far-reaching ambition and aspirations that you don't see as articulately as you should, and this energy could easily come into somebody duping you to move in a direction they want you to go, and getting you to sign something too quickly just so that you resolve things that you've wanted to resolve. So don't believe anything, especially if it sounds too good to be true, and have somebody there working that's going to be objective in the situation. Some of you needed to hear that. There is a Three of Swords here. Exactly. Jumping in too quickly without taking the time to give it that objective review will fuck you up. So it's just something that you kind of, it's almost like in some ways I feel like the heartbreak is the reason why you want to jump in head first and just get done, because there's so much good stuff happening. You don't want to be held back by the shit that has happened in the past, especially if this is a past love affair, or just the past with something that you've loved. So it's almost like you're like, okay, right now, fine, I'll just agree. I just want to move on. I just want to move forward. Ask for counsel. If you can afford legal counsel, sure. But it doesn't have to go that far. It really is just make sure that somebody is objective around you, because you'll just be so tantalized by what you want being dangled in front of you. You might leap at it. Meanwhile, that's the trap. That's the ensnarement. And it doesn't have to be that way, because you absolutely can get everything you want this week. Just watch out for not seeing things clearly, or not recognizing something that really is too good to be true, because you can get it done. You just got to get it done in a way that works for you. And I just feel like something has been going on for so long, and you've been fighting it for so long, that you want it done, you want it over with. It is set to be over with, or somebody is finally set for something to be over with. It could be you holding the string over their head, in which case you will definitely win. I'm just gonna lay that on the line for you right now. What is this Three of Swords though? Why is this here? Things you've been waiting for a long time. You want this new start, and you want it bad, and that's what they're going to be hanging over your head. I'm telling you that right now. And listen, I know that I know that it feels like a good reading has just turned bad. It's not. You have everything you want. You don't have to rush toward it. It's already yours. This is just somebody trying to manipulate you, to fuck with you, and turn your victory into their own. So watch out for that behavior by having somebody who could see very clearly, because once you navigate this, you're free and clear. Just letting you know. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.